YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and now I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so today I am back with more from my friends from Yom and Lel. If you're new around here, I've been talking about Yom and Lel for a little over a year and a half now. And in my opinion, when you're talking about inspired takes, remixes, whatever words you want to use to describe inspirational fragrances, I think Yom and Lel is sitting at the top of the list in my opinion. And no disrespect to no other brands out there, but for me, the variety that they have and the quality that they have is outstanding. So today we're here with one that I'm very excited to try. All right, I'm very excited to really get my nose on this. Now, this profile and this DNA is something that has been circling in the community for quite some time now, and it's just one of those DNAs that just absolutely works no matter what's going on, no matter what situation you are in. Now, I have a sample of the original. All right, so I'm familiar with this particular style of DNA, so I'm looking forward to getting into what Yom and Lel did with the DNA. All right, but before we get into that, remember, pick up your free 10 ml. Your free 10 ml once you spend up to $84.99. Discovery sets are clutch from Yom and Lel. They do it right. You get 5 10 mls in this very nice packaging. I should have had it over here to show you guys, but you guys probably seen it before. They got 30 ml bottles, and then they have your 100 ml bottles. So the dope thing about the free 10 ml, you know, you put together what you want and what you're really interested in, but if there's like one fragrance in particular that you just kind of, I don't know, you know, you can get that for free once you spend up to $84.99 and kind of sample it and see if it's something that you want to invest in. And that's a dope thing. But you got to use the code DEDRICK10. You got to use the code DEDRICK10 at checkout. Hit the description box. I have it all laid out for you. Hit the link. Do your shopping, DEDRICK10 at checkout, and that 10 ml will become free. All right, so tap in, don't miss out on that, man. Cause who gets free stuff these days? Not a lot of us. All right. So here we go. Here. So which one is this called again? So this one is called Pitch Perfect. All right. So it's fresh out the box. I haven't even opened it yet. So here it is, Yom and Lel packaging. Just they always do it right, man. Very nice. And like I said, it's more than just experiencing the juice. For me, I'm a big quality guy, and Yom and Lel hits big on their quality. All right, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and pop this open. We're going to see what Pitch Perfect is all about. And as always, beautiful bottle, beautiful juice, just very nice. This is a nice colored juice here for sure. I haven't really seen this style before, but here we are from the house of Yom and Lel. We have Pitch Perfect from Yom and Lel, and this is their take on the very popular Suspiro Vibrato. All right, Suspiro Vibrato, and that is a very popular fragrance in the community, and for the right reasons. It's one of the very best versatile, masculine, daily driver fragrances that you can just get your nose on. And like I said, I don't own a full bottle of Vibrato, but I do have a nice 5 ml Decant that I've had for a couple of years now, and it's really, really good. As a matter of fact, I have had it on my list to, you know, get in more into it and just kind of see if I need to add it to my collection. But when Yom and Lel reached out and said, hey, want to send this one your way, want to see what you think of it, I was ecstatic about that. So let's go ahead and get this on skin and see what we got here. Very excited to see what this is about. All right, pressurized atomizers, as y'all see. And everything with Yom and Lel is that, oh my goodness, that extrait de parfum style. Very rich, very bold, but in the air, a lot of citrus here, some spices, woods, just beautiful in the air. Like, wow, they crushed this one, bro. Because Vibrato, to me, Vibrato is kind of like that mix of like Tiger and Immensity, and you know, with their spin on it. Just really good DNA, man. This is all, I might wear this today. Let's see if we get on skin. Yeah, that's good, bro. This is really close to Vibrato, man. This is really close to vibrato. Yeah, beautiful citrus here. You get some woods here. The woods are a little bit dry with this one. Definitely kind of get that like candy, like I won't say candy, like I guess that kind of touch of sweetness from like this ambery vibe. The citrus really come off grapefruity and lemony in the opening here. Definitely get like this musky, woody, just great stuff. And you know, for me personally, man, what the work that Yo Maleo is doing and what the price that they are charging for what you get, man, it's one of the best deals in Fragcom if you ask me. And I'm just saying that just based on the quality that you get from them. They crush this DNA. This is 95% close to vibrato, if not even closer. I mean, honestly, in the air, I could not tell the difference in the air. On skin, I will say it's a little bit more richer, just a tad bit richer than the original, but you'd have to be very familiar with the profile. You have to be very familiar with the experience to even pick that up. I mean, out of my 5 ml decant that I have of vibrato, I've worn half of it. I've worn it in different situations. I wore it to the gym. I wore it to run errands. I've worn it in different situations, but I do have experience with the Tigar profiles, the Lemensity profile, so it's definitely in that vein for sure. This is really good, man. They like I said, they just keep getting better and better and better. And they've always been good, but I will say over the last, I want to say maybe throughout 2025, I want to say probably back around, I don't know, right when 2025 first started, I just noticed that the blends were increasingly getting even that much better. The quality was always there with the richness and the outlook on the fragrance that they had the inspired take on. But now I'm starting to really like the blends of the fragrances from Yo Maleo are getting better and better. It's very, very good, very, very close. This is a daily driver. I think I'm gonna wear this today. It's meeting day for me. It's Wednesday at the recording of this. It's meeting day for me. I'm getting ready to go into work in a couple of hours. So I'm going to wear this today. This is very fitting for what I got going on today. All right. So going into the office, talk about what I do and how I dress to go to work. And this is just going to be fitting for that type of environment. Of course, I can't speak to performance or longevity yet, but I can tell you there is a nice sillage cloud around me. And this is very pleasant. And then this is my style. So this is like my wheelhouse, you know, with what I do on a day-to-day basis. You know, those versatile profiles, they matter in my collection. They matter. And this one is so good. Dang, I don't know if I'm going to get vibrato now. I don't know. Just like the Louis Vuitton Lemensity, like I have that on my list to get. One day I think that I will. But their Impossible take on Lemensity is just so spot on and really gets it done, just like their Lovers take on Love Again. It's crazy. Like I said, they're really on a roll here. Let's go to the notes here and see. God, that's good. That's good. Let's see what we get with Pitch Perfect. So up top notes, we got grapefruit, bergamot, jasmine, and magnolia. In the mid, we have that beautiful ginger. I get it, like in the air, it was great. Ginger, herbal notes, powdery notes. In the base, musk, cedar, amber, patchouli, and orris root. Outstanding stuff, man. Like I said, it's a mix of that Tigar and that Lemensity DNA. Like, fantastic stuff. So just for kicks and giggles, let's go to Vibrato's note breakdown and see what we get. It's a little bit different here, but it's in the same vein. So Sospero's Vibrato, perfumed by Christian Provenzano. And honestly, I've experienced a lot of Christian Provenzano's fragrances this year, and he's one of my favorite perfumers for sure right now currently. But here are the notes from Sospetto. Sospero's Vibrato. Main accord, citrus, fresh, fruity, woody, and floral for sure. Top notes, grapefruit, ginger, bergamot, mandarin, orange, and rosemary. So a little tweak there. In the heart, blonde woods, magnolia, and damask rose. In the base, crystal amber, musk, Indian sandalwood, patchouli, tonka bean, and vetiver. All right. So even though the note breakdowns are different on paper, this is one that is really, really close. This is going to be an easy profile. This is going to be a profile where in many situations, it will be a success. Like, I am going to wear this today. So when we do the weekly rotation video in, a few days, when it drops on Monday morning, I'll be able to discuss the longevity and the sillage, if it got compliments and all of that. So we'll be able to discuss that for sure. But this is, like I said, for me, the personal, my real life, like I said, I can appreciate a great versatile fragrance. And in the world of perfumery and frag.com, it's just so much out there that's, that you can try, that you can wear. But it's something about this particular profile. There's many versions and many takes on it. All right. So when you're talking Tiger and you're talking, when you're talking Tiger, I think Tiger is probably the birth. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know if Lemensity was out first or Tiger out first. Maybe they came around the same time. I'm not sure. But that particular profile is up there with like the Aventus profile these days, where it's just many, many different spins on it. And the Vibrato from Suspiro is that. So from Yeoman Lale to, have the different versions, because I have their Tiger take, I have their Lemensity take, and now I have the Pitch Perfect take, which is their take on Vibrato. So at the end of the day, it's a great fragrance. This is a great blend. I really love this juice color. I haven't seen this one before, so this is really, really dope. And for the everyday man looking for a daily driver, look, those Suspiro fragrances, they're expensive online too, at full retail and even on discounters. I would say if you're in a position where it doesn't matter to you, I'm talking to the people who it doesn't matter to. If you want the experience and you want to try something that could save you some money, but you're not missing out on quality, you got to get your nose on Pitch Perfect. You got to get your nose on Pitch Perfect. Why? Daily driver, as I said before. Yeah, the citruses and the amber and the woods here, that tonka bean is giving it, the tonka and the floral is kind of giving it this kind of slightly powder, but it's not overly powdery. It's not like an iris balm or a powdery note balm. No, that's not what it is. It's actually very complementary to the woods and to the citrus here. I can't speak on the DNA enough. I think I've done that a lot already. I just want to emphasize yet again, if you're looking for a daily driver, you're not up for spending that, the discounted money or the retail money on a Suspiro, Vibrato, or a Lemensity, or a Tiger, this is your best bet here. And the thing that I want to emphasize the most, and I've said this on my latest Yeoman Lale videos, and I make a purpose in doing that, you're not missing out on quality here. You're not missing out, not speaking on other clone brands or inspired by brands. But sometimes, you can get the gist of the DNA with a certain fragrance from another clone house or inspired house. But you're not getting as much quality. And I'm not saying that there's there's other brands out there that do a really, really good job. But for me and my taste, Yeoman Lale, they just don't miss the boat. And a lot of y'all have talked and spoken your experiences with Yeoman Lale, and I appreciate y'all sharing y'all thoughts. It's always cool to get people's opinions. And some people don't rock with Yeoman Lale, and some people do. That's cool. That's the beauty of this hobby, like being subjective and having your own taste and your own vibe. But for me, my vibe, we're wearing this today. We're going to wear this today. I'll report back to y'all. This is one of the best that they've done. And I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's true. It's true. It's true. The blend and the quality, it's very, very good. And I highly recommend this if you're looking for a masculine daily driver for any situation, and it's not going to break the bank. Yeah, is $84.99 a lot of money? Yeah, you could do a lot with $84, $85 for sure. But who's going to go against spending $200 or $250 or $300 for when you're, you can get a profile that really is hovering around that experience. And again, I would never recommend a inspired by fragrance over the OG. I will not do that. I don't do that. I recommend if you want to experience the maximum quality and experience from these houses, save up the extra money and go the OG route. That's my stance on it. But I am not going to sit here and have a conversation on why you shouldn't take a look at an option where you can get a great experience. Just period. if vibrato didn't exist by Suspero, if it didn't exist and Yeoman Lil created this was a standalone, this would send shockwaves through the community. I am willing to bet that. You want to know why? Because this is very close to vibrato, and vibrato gets a lot of love in the community. Lemensity, Tigar, that entire DNA gets a lot of love in the community. They are spot on here. This is, like I said, 95% close. I am a fan of what they did here. I will be wearing this, and I am wearing it today. Again, from the House of Yeoman Lil, this stuff is really, really good, man. Very nice. Very happy with what they did with this DNA. Yeoman Lil is pitch perfect. I recommend it to try, especially if you're looking for a daily driver with some masculine tones. Easy to wear, like even as it's drying down, the vetiver and the woods are really starting to kind of pop up. That amber and tonka bean are just kind of hovering around still. The citruses are still hanging in there with the fruit, sweeter, citrusy side of the fragrance is still hanging around there. Really, really good. That's awesome. I might like that better than the Impossible. I don't know. I might like it better than the Impossible, which is their take on Lemensity. Yeoman Lil's the take on Lemensity from Louis Vuitton. I don't know. I look forward to wearing this today and getting the experience and seeing what we got here. So Pitch Perfect is one of those ones. All right. So there you have it, man. I believe that fragrance is just recently released. So tap in, get your discovery set, get a 30 ml, get a full bottle. And don't forget that free 10 ml by using the code DEDRICK10 at checkout. You got to hit the link down below in the description. You got to hit the link down below in the description. I get comments each and every time I talk Yeoman Lil. It ain't working, D. It ain't working. I can't get my free 10 ml. Oh. Did you see the bar at the bottom? Hit the description, hit the link, do your shopping, and Dedrick10, and you'll be good to go. Then they come back and say, oh, okay, got it, good. I'm here to help. All right, so appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank you to Yeoman Lil for sending this over my way and allowing me to have the conversation. And I'm glad I was able to, because this is definitely one of the better that I've experienced from them overall and in 2025 for sure. Pitch Perfect is one of those ones. All right, really, really good stuff. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, y'all be safe, y'all take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And if you're curious about Yeoman Lil, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word or anybody else's word for it. See for yourself. See for yourself with Yeoman Lil, and you be the judge. All right. All I'm telling you is my experience and how I feel about it, but you got to create your own, and you be the judge. You might like them, you might not, and that's cool. But I know I do, and a lot of you out there do as well. All right. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to be the next member of the Smell Good family. Appreciate the love and support as always, and keep it going, baby. Splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right? All right? Okay. Peace, y'all. Till next time, splacker.